Hello everyone, this is Sakimans and I'm happy to have you along for another episode of my Fortnite Shoutcast series. Today we're going to be, it looks like past me is saying hello as well there. Jumping right into this game here. Sakimans on the bus, looks like it's coming from the northeast here. Sorry, the northwest. The northeast. I was right. Why am I correcting myself? But let's see where Sakimans wants to go here. Looks like we are going to be a little indecisive and eventually settle on Greasy Grove. So, Greasy Grove, pretty underrated looting spot actually. Not a lot of people go there compared to Retail Row or Salty Springs, Pleasant Park, but it's got just about the same amount of loot. It's a perfect place for a solo, a duo, or even a squad. You're not gonna have any shortage of loot even for multiple squads. So. I definitely think it's the position on the map that makes Greasy not as popular. It's really far away from a lot of the circles if it was to be up to the north. So you'd get yourself in quite a lot of trouble there. Sometimes it's a little slower going through all these mountains as opposed to just the west side of the map where it's a little flatter. And it looks like we are going to see about 3 people land in Greasy Grove. So not too bad. Sakiman's going for this chest in the gazebo here. I believe that's what this structure is called. And then immediately going to this water tank. Finds a scoped AR. Not too good starting weapons here. He's got a gray AR and a scoped AR. So, we'll have to see. Someone with a shotgun could easily really get him here. Sakiman's going to go up here with his scoped AR. Looks like someone else is definitely here. And it looks like there is someone right there. Sakiman's going to open fire with his gray AR. Not able to hit shots, though. Is he going to jump in? Yes, he's going to choose to jump in there. And it looks like he does take the shotgun from his opponent. His opponent hiding there. Gets a hit, 60 damage. Gets a hit for 40, and his opponent is down. I want to go fast. It's going to be quickly jumping in another game. I wanted to say fastly because it would have been a good pun, but not a word. Sakiman's also finding a full set of shields there on his opponent. Quite lucky that his opponent didn't use them. Could have turned the tide in that fight there, but very, very lucky on picking up that shotgun. And now he's looking a little better. Has full shields, has a med kit, has full health, and a scoped AR. So it does have a decent utility weapon here. Looks like his opponent, might have thought no one landed here, or might have thought that he could push up Sakiman's, catch him by surprise, but very, very good capitalization there, taking advantage of the fact that he got a jump on his opponent. Really could have been a little bit of an easier ordeal if he had hit his initial shots, and it looks like yet another cool gun. Sakiman's deciding, does he want that minigun? Yes, he does, more than that shield pot, so he is going to pick it up. Only 108 shots, not really a lot for the minigun. That sucker burns bullets, faster than a Hummer burns gasoline. So, we're really gonna have to see if, and kind of sad that he finds more. And it looks like he is gonna choose to drop his shotgun here. That could go to hurt him, but maybe, the burst rifle can act as a little bit of a shotgun there. It does do a lot of damage up front. The gray burst, not quite as much as the other ones, but it can easily output 80 damage, if you 70, 80 damage if you hit all up front. So I would assume the average hit probably being about 50, because usually 1 or 2 misses. The gun does have a little bit of bloom. But we are going to see Sakiman's continuing to loot. Finding a launch pad doesn't really need it this game yet, but we could see some shenanigans with it later in the game. Going to see him loot some ammo. Might hear someone because we're seeing Sakiman's be pretty cautious here. And there is a shotgun. Looks like didn't kill anyone. That was someone died to a snipe, and that was definitely a shotgun shot there. Not seeing anyone yet. Looks like may have peeked someone there. No. Choosing to leave the house here. Sakiman's not. It looks like it sounded like that shotgun shot was really behind there in the outdoor shop in the center of town. Not sure what Sakiman's wants to do here. There is building in there, so someone could still be there. Sakiman's being way too cautious, maybe trying to catch his opponent out, but the aggressor really has the advantage in Fortnite, and Sakiman's needs to grow some balls here. Looks like that's hopefully what he's going to do. Sakiman's building up, and he is going to be assaulting whoever's in here. So far, no contact, or no real indication that anyone's here. Other than a gunshot. Oh, it looks like he does take a sniper shot. It's going to be coming from the east there. Quickly building up. And going to be chugging these small pots. Thankfully, Sakiman's had full shield. But that is going to put him in a worse position moving forward. And it looks like he does find his target there. There is a fort over there. 105 to the east. Sakiman's not really in a good position. And not sure it was the right move to leave his fort there. But maybe thinking that he does have a better off chance up close. Might try and push up here. Minigun is going to open up fire here. Sakiman's choosing to take the aggressive route, and it looks like he is going to destroy his fort. Shots, and oh, it takes a lot of damage. Sakiman's down to 40 health here. Minigun going to go out here. Not necessarily the best weapon when you're in solos. You know, his opponent really able to take advantage of the fact that Sakiman's was stationary there. Sakiman's lucky he found so many healing items, or he'd be dead right now. You know, healing to a 200 and then 150, and now he's back up to 150. But he's not going to get a second chance. He does have a launch pad. He could go for it if he so pleases, but I don't know if that's something Sakiman's wants to do here. Looks like his opponent is going off to the side here. Scoped AR out, misses a sniper shot, 24 damage out, one hit. And it looks like his opponent is just not going to fort up again. And it looks like Sakiman's is going out, continues to get punished for using the minigun. And now Sakiman's in a bit of trouble here, only down to 45, and he's exhausted his resources. He can no longer go toe-to-toe with that sniper, and he might be choosing to take some cover here. Doesn't have to evacuate because of the circle yet, so could go for the attrition war here. Another shot out from his opponent, not able to connect though. Looks like Sakiman's going to go ahead and see if he can't find some more health items over in this building here. Looks like it might have been looted. I do see that it's broken, and I guess Sakiman's comes to the same conclusion here. Going to run away. Minigun in hand. Not sure, you know, the minigun is all that great in solos. It's better in duos and squads. Really requires someone to follow up on you, just obliterating their fort. And someone else is in this house. Opponent misses Sakiman's, but it looks like Sakiman's has his eye on someone else. There is a shield here. Will we see Sakiman's use this? Yes, we will. Where is Sakiman's opponent? It is quite bad that he doesn't have any shotgun. Let's see if that bites him in the butt here. Sakiman's really keeping an eye out, pulling out his burst rifle to saying it's my best bet. It looks like he does find his opponent. Trap going out. Gotta be careful. Minigun going to open up and destroy that trap wall. Didn't work though yet. Looks like jumping down. Has a pump shotgun. Sakiman's in a lot of danger here. Only 90 health and does get his shot off, but one pump shot from CCFCP. Let's just call him CC for short. Does do the trick, and man, that pump shotgun really did a number. Looks like his opponent did have more health. Sakiman's hit him for 27, so he had about 150. CC, looks like he's peeking out of that window. Out of the window in the corner on the left there, really trying to get a view on his opponent. Maybe trying to get in a position that he can take some shots here. Is ignoring a chest in this house though. He potentially missing out on some shields, or potentially another benefit here. So I'm not sure. Maybe playing a bit too cautiously, but hey, it seemed to work against Sakiman's here. Sakiman's charging in without a shotgun and being punished for it. He also made a big mistake here by not choosing to go up. He instead tried to assault him from the ground, obviously giving CCFP an easy out to just headshotting him. And it looks like 20 people left. We're about to get the second circle down here. CC, lucky that he is in the circle. He's not going to have to relocate, and that's going to be bad news for his opponent there. Looks like he may be fighting someone else. I saw some shooting go up. Yes, it looks like the opponent over there is engaged with someone. Looks like we do see sniper shots going down. CC is going to open fire. And it looks like we are seeing grenades. Oh, this could be bad for the person over there. CC may be helping in his destruction, but I did not see a grenade kill here, so probably okay. It looks like that is where his opponent, CC, might be able to get a good shot here on him. Let's see if he opens up. Might not notice CC here. CC being very cautious here. It looks like, no, the guy who lost his fort prevails. And there is a shield up there. CC choosing to ignore it. CC being a little too cautious here. Someone eventually will choose to push his house, or the shield will force him out. But he's not looting, and he's not being aggressive here. He does have a reasonable kit of weapons. It looks like he does have a pump shotgun, a scoped AR, and he did look like he had a regular assault rifle as well. If he chose, I don't remember if he took the minigun or not. But he has the tools to succeed. Might be choosing to go and take that shield finally. And it looks like there's another crossbow hiding out up here. So if he wants a better sniper weapon instead of the scoped AR, it's available. Looks like he had another shield, choosing not to use it yet. I mean, could be punished for that. Looks like someone is up to the north there. Shield staying pretty close by to Greasy, so CC looks like he is going to choose to move, not taking the shield. Let's see if this pans out for him. It's, a little wary, especially if he has to leave it behind, that he wouldn't just use it, even if it's not the most efficient use of the shield. CC going to be pushing over this house. It looks like there's an opponent right in front of him. CC going to open up, not hitting his shots. His opponent immediately throwing up walls here. And we could see, a sniper shot. CC at 50 health. Looks like he's going to take fire. And his opponent, let's call him Busty there. His opponent Busty is going to take him down. It looks like he did have a green pump. It shows really how he was able to deal so much damage to Saki Mans. And that Chug Jug, is that Chug Jug going to make it so? Busty is in a pretty good position for the rest of this game here. 11 players left. It's a reasonable amount of people to have left at this stage in the game. Does have a good kit of weapons here. As you can see, Greasy was a very favorable circle spot this time around. A lot of I don't even really think we left Greasy much this game, but it looks like Busty is going to change that a little bit, heading towards Shifty over to the west here. Or maybe not. Maybe he's just scouting ahead, scouting out his territory. Might be looking to jump on one of these mountains just to maintain a little position. 7 players remaining. Looks like that 11 total decreasing a little faster. Quite a few fights breaking out, but Musty Lolly going to go for a good position here. No, it looks like falling down. But you're not going to get punished for it. Looks like no one else is over here. Since the circle was by Greasy, a lot of people probably filtering in from the north and the west of the map. Leaving only the few people from the east really being affected. Busty Loli going to throw up a fort here. Have a decent position, and looks like there's some quite some action in Tilted Towers this game. Tilted Towers, you know, always an action-packed adventure ride. You know, whenever you need a little bit of fun, you know, Tilted will always give it to you. Not able to get any eyes on any opponents here, though. We're going to see the circle shrink very soon. And we can see where it appears next time. Trying to listen for some footsteps here. Don't see anyone over in Shifty at all. Oh, it looks like Busty Loli does see someone going to try to snipe, and it looks like, oh, he gets sniped in return. Not by the same person. Where was his opponent there? Looks like he is going to have some mini pots, but looks like he may try and abandon his fort here. Try and get in a position where he can't be sniped again. Yeah, he's going to duck down here. Mountain will give him a little bit of cover. Try and find where that other person was here. He did almost get a shot off, and he may have gotten damage there. Not sure if anyone's there. Seems to, could be hiding in a bush, but you know, Busty here is not in the best of positions. There is a push on top of that hill. Not really sure if that was there or if that was his assailant earlier, but we're gonna find out. This game, kind of a little bit of a slow one. Lots of jockeying for position. The hills make it a little harder to, or not make it harder, but it makes it easier to really hide away. And it makes it easier to play that sort of game. And it looks like a snipe out from Busty, able to connect. Not able to do the kill shot, though. His opponent obviously having a lot of shields, and Busty is going to push up here. Will his opponent cave to the pressure here? Shotgun is out. Might be a little too far to do that yet, but Busty going to be looking for his opponent here. Where did he run? Where did he go to? No footsteps being heard yet. Busty going to push up. Good play here. Going for the minis and going to fall there, though. Might have been a lag issue or might have been a little build error, but not really seeing where. He could still be in that house. He could just be being very quiet. Busty choosing to abandon it, though. Choosing to get a little shifty and head shifty shafts. And it looks like he does see some fighting. 4 people left now. It's getting a little down to the wire here. Busty gonna have to make a play here, though. That is a pretty good position, and it looks like it is going to be in the next circle. So Busty looks like he might want to get in position. It looks like someone else is pushing up. A sniper shot going out. Not hitting, though, but it looks like there is probably going to be another fight up there. Unless, nope, it looks like that was the original owner of the fort. Saki Man's, you know, talking about stuff he doesn't know. But it looks like Busty still needs to make a play. It looks, the mountains are going to shield him from getting instantly hit by whoever's in the fort up there. But that's not going to be the true for long. Let's see where the circle shrinks, and it looks like, ooh. He's going to need to move a little bit. Still going to be able to use Shifty as cover here. We do know that Busty has a green pump, so if he can keep it more close range, Busty is fine. It looks like his opponent dropping down. Busty going to have to be careful here, trying to get in a good position here. His opponent looks like he's building up, and shotgun blast going out. And it looks like Busty punished for jumping off the roof there. Really not in a position to, you know, really kind of lost his line of sight from Chawan here. Nyanta Chawan. And it looks like we're going to see another fight here. Fighting the guy in the raptor skin. Pump shots going out. It looks like he is double pumping. And Nyanta wins the game here. The double pump really showing its colors there. Surviving with only 14 health. Very, very good game end there. But Yeah, they're kind of a slow one, slow to pick up. But thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.